January 2024, the Wind Symphony embarked on a community-engaged performance tour of Cuba. The goal of the tour was to bridge conventional performance tours with purposeful community engagement and some aspects of service learning. And in doing so, we can leverage music toward socio-political, toward cultural outcomes for the students and for our community partners without sacrificing the musical integrity of the experience.
A big part of what was stressed on our tour was learning a sense of time and rhythm from the Cubans, because they have that like nobody else.
And I think the thing that they brought home with them was the importance of taking responsibility for their own pulse and rhythm, regardless of the musical context, be it as a soloist or a chamber musician or as a member of a large ensemble.
I think we were surrounded by so many amazing examples of what it means to be very passionate about music and culture. I really like the moments where after our performances that we exchanged with the student bands in Cuba. I think we both had this curiosity of just like wanting to talk to each other, and even though there were some like language barriers, we were able to do it, and it was just a very wholesome, exciting moment.
So there was this one point where we were at a club, listening to a band, and then they invited students to come up and to perform with us, and I came up and started to play the clave, and I was playing it wrong. Like it was just, it was wrong. But the musician, he kept looking at me with this encouraging face, clapping on the beat. And I ended up getting it, through that positive encouragement, because he really wanted to both see me succeed and to learn from him.
With this Cuba trip, it's definitely one of the best experiences I've ever had in my entire life. Every single day, we did something different every single day. I feel like I learned something new. I loved the dancing and all the cultural engagement. I really feel like we got a feel for like kind of the camaraderie that like the Cuban people have and like how proud they are of their country. And I feel like that was something that was really interesting to see.
I'm really enjoying seeing that my students brought some of the energy that they captured in Cuba back with them. I knew that they would be exposed to music that they might have heard peripherally, but they never really dug into. I was very pleased to learn from my community partners that the goals that we had together established for the tour actually did achieve the desired outcomes. And so essentially, by leveraging our institutional resources, we can help our community partners reach the goals that they have for their own organizations. And that is one reason why I hope to return to Cuba soon.
For us, it's always very important to be able to have the possibility of exchanging with other musicians. And of course, it is extremely important for us if we are able to be able to do a partnership with a university as Cornell.
With community engaged performance tours specifically, the goal is to create community partnerships that are ideally lasting and to create those partnerships on a reciprocal level. In doing so, members of both institutions visit the other, members of both institutions learn from each other, and the institutions themselves are set up to be on equal footing. I really love these tours because we always bring back something that's intangible, but that's so important.